gamer plays a lot of fucking games. I said old world gamer plays a lot of fucking games. He plays all night and day. He plays his life away. Said old world gamer plays a lot of fucking games.
Hey everybody, it's the Old World Gamer, and this is my 200th video that I've ever done, so it's quite nice to say that, I've made it to 200 videos. I didn't give up, I didn't have too many hardships along the way or anything, and I guess this is also kind of like a 350 subscriber special as well, if you want to put it that way. I'm actually at 360 right now, which is not a bad amount at all. I did not expect that before Christmas by any means. I remember before my stream in October, I was saying, like, I really hope I can make the 300 for the stream. And by the time the stream came, I had like 325 or 330 people, so I've been doing quite well for myself. I have no complaints whatsoever. So, as you can see here in the background, I actually have, let's see, this is called Stair Dismount, also known as Porous Turvat. I might have butchered the way it's supposed to be said, but if I did, I'm sorry. But yeah, basically you just push a dude down the stairs. You have a bunch of pressure or a bunch of points where you can actually push him, and if you see there on the left, you get how many points you get for each limb or each part of him that you hit. There's a power or a force meter at the top. The heading and pitch or whatever, that's if you hold down the mouse, the click button away from him. Don't hit the dismount button over there, obviously, but you can move the arrow that's behind them to the front, to the back, to the side, above, below. It has full 3D capability kind of thing. So, but anyways, that's besides the point. So, I did finish school this year. A lot of you probably heard that already, or already know that I finished up my exams. I got most of my marks back. The only ones I didn't get back were, for 3 of them, my theses seminar, which is a pass or fail type thing. We definitely passed that already. We already done our presentation. He told people who passed and who didn't, so that one's the guaranteed pass. The other 2 subjects were, what was it called? Databases, and the other one was called software engineering using OpenGL. And basically, that's the whole project I was talking about before with a robot and creating an online database where you can log in as a doctor or a patient or a pharmacy or pharmaceutical company and yada yada yada, and you can just add people to your database and put prescriptions and stuff in there and that kind of thing. But anyways, that's besides the point. Yeah, we passed both of them. Went into, going into the exam with an 87.5 in databases and a 100 in OpenGL, so that wasn't hurting. So basically, if I didn't even go to the exam, I could go and pass both of them with, I think it was a 57 and a 60. So that's not bad at all. I have no complaints whatsoever. Was it 57 or 55? Either way, it doesn't matter. But I obviously went to both exams, so and I know I've done some on both of them, enough to pass on both of them. So more or less, I'm going to be guaranteed to get at least a 60, if not more, on both of them. So I did pass everything. I don't have to worry about coming back for another year for school for microprocessors or anything. I passed that. I got a really good mark in my network cabling, which, that's pretty awesome considering that's where I did my work term and stuff, was in with network cabling and stuff. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, that's enough of that. I'll be starting school again in January. I'll just be doing the one course. I'll be doing analog, so I'll be working part-time, and as I'm working part-time, I'll be obviously working with YouTube and stuff as well, and I'll be doing my school, and like I said, it's just the one course, so it's not too bad. But yeah, I'll start up going back full-time to school in, oh, here we go. I'm just exiting everything. I guess I forgot to take that out. Oh well, doesn't really matter. Not a big deal. This is the truck dismount that I'm going to be loading up next, which is just kind of the same thing. But anyways, enough about school. Next to talk about is I'm losing weight and getting healthy. Christmas is coming up, so I do not expect to lose any weight during Christmas. Christmas dinner, I'm sorry, I'm a huge Christmas dinner enthusiast, if you want to put it that way. This year I'm actually cooking a turkey and a ham and roughly between 15 to 20 different sides. So, yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. There's a lot of food, but that's going to last us then for the rest of that week, so we won't be cooking much other than that. And a lot of the side dishes are basically just vegetables, so that's not a bad thing at all. But I will be doing exercise the entire time. I will be recording it and putting it up as I do it and as I gather some together. I actually have some right now, but the weigh-in was not the best, so I'm just going to wait. I'm going to do a little bit more exercise, and I haven't been eating that well again lately, but again, it's all, you take things one day at a time, and I'm just going to, work on that kind of thing. But anyways, I'm going to start cooking better food in the new year anyways, and I'm going to try and make more time for my cooking channel when I can. I'm going to try and get more cooking videos and stuff, and I still have a bunch of stuff that's ready to go right now, but I just, I haven't really done much with it lately, so I just gotta get back into it, and I get some inspiration towards it and stuff. So, but yeah, as I said, I'm at like 360 subs right now. I just hit 42,000 views, and currently I'm doing the 12 days of co-commentary, which is going great. I'm working with a lot of great people, a lot of awesome people. You got I'll be working with Legendary Plumber. I'm actually recording with him hopefully later tonight. I'll also be working with him and Misty Dawn at the same time. I'm hoping again later tonight. I should be working with MH Hauser. Let's see, I've worked with Lagayev, worked with Blazaga, the Engaged Gamers. Tomorrow morning I'm working with Blind Man's World. There's so much. The Game Hunter I'm also working with tomorrow. I'm trying to think of who else I actually got. I can bring it up here in a second. But, here we go. I also got, let's see, yeah, The Colonist Prime is the new one that I'm doing right now. I'm also going to get Vega to work on some. My girlfriend, Robin Rocks, is going to do some. I mean, there's a lot to do, and I'm so looking forward to it. I still got a lot of these done right now, but I still have some left over to do. A few people didn't get back to me, so I had to ask Vega and my girlfriend Robin to step in and help me with some of it, with a couple of those each, or one each, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I'm hoping to get a few more done. Game Hunter also asked me, which I'm glad he did, because I don't know why I didn't consider him. I just grabbed some names off the top of my head. And, some people had to cancel last minute, like Corey had to cancel because he was supposed to be leaving Monday to go back home, but he actually left today and stuff. So, I hope he has a safe trip, and I'm sure me and him will be doing something new in the new year anyways, maybe a race or at least a co-com for something. I'm not sure if I mentioned it already or not. In case I didn't, I also worked with the guy Rasaru, did some fighting games, and he pretty much got to laugh at me playing King of Fighters 2001, and let's just say I start to rage on that, and yeah, that's all I'll say about that. But anyways, lots of great people that I'm working with this year, with this new Christmas thing, and yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I've been doing some voice acting. I'm currently doing, I'm in MWeb's Paper Mario as Bowser. I'm also in Legendary Plumbers LP of Mega Man 7, which is going to be starting again real soon. I'm also doing several characters in Legendary Plumbers. What's it called? Mario RPG, which is his favorite game, and he's doing such an incredible job with that. And Emily is too. She's still at the beginning, and Donald's over halfway through right now, and it's just amazing. He picked a lot of great people to do the voices. He made a lot of great choices, and he's also taken on a lot of the voices himself, so kudos to him for doing that. Excuse me. So yeah, I'm hoping to do a lot more voice acting in the new year. I don't know who I'm going to work with yet. I'm sure some of the usual suspects, i.e. Donald. I'm not sure who else. I'll be happy to work with anybody else. If you need a voice actor, let me know. I'll be glad to help. I believe I still have to do voice acting for Silver Moon 551, and I just keep forgetting about it, and I feel really bad about that. So, but it's not too much. I should actually do it after this video is done and just send it to him, because I'm sure he'd be quite happy with that. But yeah, another thing I'm going to be doing, I will be streaming every birthday from now on. I really enjoyed it. I got all the giveaway prizes sent. So in case you're wondering, you're hearing it right here, right now. The giveaway prizes are sent. So you will be getting them soon. I do apologize for the long wait. A lot of shit happened. A car breaking down, and I had to get that fixed. And just the whole school thing just kept me so busy that I mean, the way that my schedule is at school is that I'm in at 9 in the morning before just as the post office is open, and the post office for me is pretty far away. And yeah, like I said, lack of money because of the car, and then on top of that, being so busy with the school schedule that I'm not out until 5 most evenings. I think there's one evening that I was out at 4, something like that, but I mean, it's just, by the time I get home, I'm just so exhausted and I don't have the time that even if I did get to the post office, I'd probably be there longer than what they're supposed to be open anyways. So anyways, all that stuff is sent out. I'll be doing that from now on. Next year, I'm actually looking forward to it. I've got a few different things I'm going to be including, I think, next year. Maybe a console. I won't talk too much about it, but you never know. Next thing, FOP. I've been doing lots of fun things with FOP. The What the FOP episode I'm actually working on right now. I'm just gathering together the necessary info I need, and I'm gonna have to go and record lots and lots of video as always. There's games that I'm talking about, new games that are coming out for the new systems and stuff like that, and I'm trying to include indie games and PC games as well, obviously, as well as the consoles, not just Nintendo stuff. So don't worry, there's something there for everybody. But yeah, right now I've been so busy with doing my own thing that I haven't had the chance to go and grab the video. So I'll probably do that maybe later tonight, or if not tomorrow. Next thing, I'm actually thinking about making the side LPs like Pirates and Final Fantasy VI into my main LPs, so that way, oh my god, the graphical glitches are gross in there. So that way I can actually go at them a lot harder, because I've been really getting into them, especially Final Fantasy again. I love that fucking game, it's so good. So yeah, I'm thinking about doing that real soon. Again, excuse me. I'll take another drink here so I can actually make my mouth a little bit less dry. There we go. What's the new thing? I have a new series that I'm going to be starting, and in the new year. And all I'm going to say about it, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are probably going to be able to guess what it is, anyways. But the only thing I'm going to say about it is that it's only going to be out once a month. That's it. That's all I'm going to say. I'm just hoping that it's going to go over well. I know there's a lot of the big people out there that like doing this kind of thing too. So, like I said, I don't want to go talk about it too much. Oh, this fucking game. QWOP or QWOP or whatever the hell it's called. This is the stupidest game. I have audio. I live commentaried this first, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to do live commentary. Fuck this. And decided to do this update kind of thing. So, there is commentary for this, but you're not going to hear it. I don't know, if you really want to, I'll do a mash of it and just, put it up or something. But anyways, getting back to some other stuff. Yeah, there is a new series in the works, so it's going to be just a lot of work into it. So that's all I can say about that. I'm going to be reading up a little bit more on technology and stuff. I got to keep myself a little bit more versed, being a software engineering student and all. And I might start working on a lot of things at home as well. Like, I've been thinking about, I know this is not exactly the same thing, but I've been thinking about doing a lot of tutorial videos for, like, editing videos, doing captures, just different things, how to set up your audio and stuff so that it works better while you're going to record, like whether it's for a stream or a co-com or that kind of thing. I mean, like, I found out recently that, you can get a free month premium with Skype this month, apparently, so I went ahead and got it. And when you're going to do a co-coms like I'm doing right now, when you're going to go and record or send the video to someone so that they can see what you're doing, like streaming it, doing it through Skype is way better. It's all pretty much 1-to-1 ratio. It's like pretty much live, instead of having a lag like there is on Twitch and Ustream and all those other places. So it was really nice. But anyways, I've been thinking about doing some tutorials about LPs and other things that I do, kind of thing. And I've also been thinking about trying to learn some more of the programming languages, like working with them more, like HTML, XML, CSS, Java, C, C++, C#, those kind of things, and just obviously PHP and SQL, because that also works with the whole HTML, XML, CSS thing. And another thing is I'll be actually downloading Eclipse so I can start writing applications for an Android phone, because part of that is for my tech thesis, so I got to kind of learn how to do that anyways, and I believe that's in C#. And so, oh jeez, no, not quite. For that fucking game. So yeah, there is a specific application I have in mind right now that I want to write for the Android phones, and I think it'll actually sell a little bit if I actually could, get it written and done and working properly. So I'm gonna try and work on that in my spare time as well, because that'd be nice to have on a resume, obviously. So I guess on a lighter note, we're not really doing much for Christmas this year. So if you want to ask me about Christmas, we've basically got each other like one or two things. We just didn't have the money. There's bills and stuff, and the whole school thing. But I mean, as long as everything's still good, we're gonna still have a great Christmas dinner. We're still gonna, have a few drinks every now and again, have some fun, and we're gonna hang out, play some games, and we're gonna make the most of it, kind of thing. So we're looking real forward to that. At least, we can say that much, is that we're gonna make Christmas better for ourselves. So another thing about the New Year's, that I'm gonna try and actually get some new equipment. I need some my desktop upstairs blew again. I think just the top mounted power is just not the way to go. So I'm thinking about getting a new case for it, a new power supply, just rigging up my old desktop properly so that it can actually run proper for a server networking kind of computer instead. And I'll also be buying some new things for my new computer. Like I have 32 gigs of RAM right now. I'm thinking about putting it up to 64 just because I can. I'm also thinking about I really want a big, huge, wooden, thick desk, like a teacher's desk almost. So it can hold weight for one thing, and so that I can actually get a multi-display to work with instead, because I would love that. But another big thing that I'm going to be getting for new equipment is for recording and stuff. I mean, I do like this Blue Yeti microphone. It's nice and all, it's great. But I would like to get one of the more professional ones. Like Nintendo Capri Sun put up on Breaking NCS, a vlog video about, I guess, where they were all playing Four Swords Adventure, and they were using these really, really much more professional mics than what we were using, like what we have, kind of thing. And I mean, I listen to the audio of that stuff, and it does sound so much better. And I just find that this microphone's great and all. It almost picks up too much background noise, whereas those microphones almost like get exactly what you want them to get, like just your voice. And like the pop filters are nice. I don't have a pop filter on this one. Maybe I should make a homemade one and just try that out and see if there's a huge difference or not. I mean, maybe that's all I need is the pop filter, and maybe I wouldn't be so bad then. But yeah, another thing is I need lighting. This basement down here right now, the lights are pretty much yellow. You know what I mean? And it's not because it's just the fading of the lights over however many years they've been up there, kind of thing. And it's the same thing in my living room. Like it doesn't look like it's yellow light, but when you actually take a picture and then look at it, you can tell, like, yeah, you're in yellow light. That's not like a white light or anything like that. So I'm thinking about getting some like bigger floodlights, and I'm also thinking about like I said, there's Premium Skype offers you the video streaming where you don't have to worry about what is it called, lag as much. And there's also, my God, this game is so horrible. So you don't get lag as much, so I might get a premium copy of Skype at some point, or start paying for a premium copy just for that. I mean, if I could get it for cheap or something, that'd be great. But I'm going to try and get that, or maybe, I don't know, maybe there's something else I can find. If you guys have any suggestions for something that pretty much streams video 1-to-1 pretty much ratio of, like no lag pretty much, then by all means let me know, because I would love to try that and be able to use something that's either free or very cheap. The other thing is what's the other software I was talking about or thinking about? I wouldn't mind learning how to use Audacity a little bit more, because I've heard that's pretty good, even though WavePad Recorder does exactly what I want it to do anyways. And, well, Sony Vegas does, for that matter. And I'm thinking about changing from Sony Vegas to Adobe Premiere, because I've heard that that's a little bit more professional than Sony Vegas itself. And geez, and I mean those are all pretty costly, but I mean it wouldn't hurt. It wouldn't hurt to have them. Another thing is XSplit. XSplit is a streaming thing. I wouldn't mind paying for that, but again, if I could find something that was better than that has a better ratio, because Google Hangouts is slower than Ustream. Ustream's slower than Twitch, and Twitch is way slower than Skype. So I mean, like I said, Skype is almost 1-to-1 ratio. So I'm almost like, want to play that or use that. Play that. Oh my God. Sorry, I'm looking at a small list of games here and stuff that I was considering playing in the new year, because just some of the bigger series, I guess, that people would probably know a little bit more, because there's some things some of these games I might play, some of them I might wait on, kind of thing. Like some of them I've talked about before, like the Mario hacks. I've been wanting to do Mario hacks for a long time, to LP them, because a lot of them are fun. I do love Mario games. They're just good, classic, great, platforming, and that's all I can say about it. I don't want to get used to a new game. I mean, I just like the way that Mario is, and I mean that's, I think, what everyone likes. I mean, people can say what they want about Mario games and stuff, like newer ones and stuff, as long as they're platforming ones like they have been recently. I mean, people are happy. But I mean, there's always going to be a selection of people who are going to complain about, I don't like this, I don't like that. I mean, to each their own, kind of thing. I mean, I could care less. If you don't like something, that's your prerogative. I'm not forcing you to like something just because I do. So, I mean, that's my view on that. But anyways, I'd like to do some Mario hacks. Some more games that I'm going to be doing in the new year include, I hinted about this one before, and I guess you guys are going to find out now, but the next thing that I will be LPing is going to be, okay, wait, before I say that, I was going to LP Battle Paths, which was an indie game, but I just couldn't get it working, and then I was like, you know what, I don't have the time for this, to be fucking around trying to get this random game to work that I'm probably, quite honestly, not going to like that much. So unfortunately, I don't think I'll be LPing Battle Paths. So if anyone else has played it before and you want to tell me about it, by all means, give it a go. But I'm not going to be doing anything with it. But yes, the new and my next LP that I will be doing is Crimson Skies. And the reason I'm going to be doing Crimson Skies is it's just a game that reminds me of being in school when I was in cooking school. One of my friends, Justin, actually used to play it all the time, and it looked really intriguing. And it's basically just flying around in jets, kind of, or planes, but it's in like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. There's blimps and other people in play, and just go look it up on YouTube. I think it'll be fun to play. It'll be fun to do while I'm just, kind of talking with you guys or whatever. But anyways, going right into these games, because I don't want to make this any more longer than what it already is. Shit, I'm probably up to pretty farther now. I'll get another little swig of drink. 1 second. There we go. Some of the other things that I'm going to be playing is Spore for the PC, which, if you have not seen that before, well, you're in for a treat. It's made by the same people who made Sims, but it's a strategy, RPG, I don't know what the hell you call it. It's just everything. It's so much fun. When you get into space, it's even better. It just, I don't know, you get so much creativity and free range to be creative in the game. It's just so awesome. But again, you guys can go look that up. I don't want to ruin too much of it. The next thing is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series, the old series for like Nintendo and Super Nintendo, that kind of thing. I just recently done Turtles in Time, so I'll probably do like Hyperstone Heist and that kind of thing. There's also the Golden Axe series. Corey was actually doing some of that, and he likes that stuff, so maybe I'll get him to co-com on one of them. That'd be kind of cool. Next is Champions of Norath, another game me and Corey were talking about doing. We're going to try and use the PlayStation 2 network and try and play that together if we can, because that would be fucking awesome. So, and we're also asking other people who have that, because I'm pretty sure there's a couple people who mentioned that they have that working and stuff, that the PlayStation 2 network is working and they have the game and stuff. So I was like, ooh, that would be pretty cool if we could get a few people playing that at a time. So another game is Shadow of Rome. Go look that up. let's just say, being a gladiator, chopping off people's arms, chopping off people's heads, fighting a huge African or a small African dude on a huge elephant who breathes fire on you. Dudes who are twice your size who are just going to throw huge battle axes at you. Oh, it's such an epic game. I should tell the Nintendo Capri Sun to go and LP that. I don't know if he will ever see that, but I should definitely tell him, like, please go. I would love to see him. Love to see the Nintendo Capri Sun LP Shadow of Rome. I think it would be phenomenal. I mean, he done great with Shadow of Colossus, and I think Shadow of Rome would be right up there with Shadow of Colossus. That's just the way I feel about it. But anyways, I want to do more of the Mega Man series. I want to do the end of Mario Lost levels. Like, I went as far as level World 8, finished up there, and rescued the princess. After that, there's more levels. And I've been watching a few other people recently that's done them, and yeah, like Coffee Man, and he just done that not too long ago, like a month or so ago. And yeah, I have to go back and do that myself, so I'll make that as a new LP as well. There's also the Kirby series. Two things that I've been wondering about. They're really big games, but they're done a lot by a lot of people. So the first being Super Mario World, not a hack, just the original Super Mario World. Love that game. I'm not going to say I'm the best, but I'm pretty good at the game. And the other one, but yeah, I think Super Mario World would be fun, or maybe it could be a huge milestone. I don't know. The next one that I was unsure about is Link to the Past, which is another Zelda game that I'm somewhat familiar with. Didn't play it as much. The one Zelda game that I played the most of was the second one for the Nintendo, and I played that mostly when I was like 5 and 6, and I knew exactly how to do it. I finished that game like multiple times when I was like that age. Now it's much harder. I don't know how I was able to do that. I do know I did not use a Game Genie or anything, so I don't know. But yeah, I'm thinking about doing a Link to the Past, but again, that could be another milestone thing. Another couple games that I also had in mind are DuckTales. Awesome game. Everyone loves DuckTales. Another one, Jackal, one of my favorites. Played that as much as I played Zelda 2 when I was younger, at that same point in time, actually. It was alongside that game that somebody owned, so that's... anyways, I'm not going to get into that. Another one is Dragon Warrior, or at least something from the Dragon Warrior series. There's always like Dragon Quest 8. I also got Joker or Monster, whatever it is, like the Dragon Warriors Monsters or something that I have for Nintendo DS. And let's see. One thing, the last thing I'm going to mention, I guess, is I'm probably going to do Bloody Trapland. And I've been watching that a lot recently by Vega, Jessica Joy, and Ringtail Randall. They've been doing that together, and it just looks like so much fun. It's a game that you can get on Steam or whatever, so I guess I'm gonna have to get a Steam account finally and get some games or something eventually. So there you go. Thanks, Vega, for making me spend more money. And so yeah, I'm probably gonna LP that at some point because it looks like a super fun platforming game as well. I'm always into those types of games, so yeah. And my god, I'm watching myself play this stupid fucking game. And just look at it. Like, look how ridiculous this is. Look. Like, I'm going backwards. This is how fucking bad the game is. Like, it's a struggle. And it's so stressful and so difficult. Like look at that. Like, it's like his head is like fucking 1,000 pounds. And his legs are 5 pounds apiece. So he's just like top heavy regardless. And like, you gotta like make him limp like a retard in order for him to get anywhere. Shit. Like, this is so shitty. Look at this. And like, there's a thing on the site that says like, oh, we didn't have much money, and you know, this is pretty much as far as we could get with this kind of thing, and you can get to the goal. It's like, you know what? You guys are so full of shit. You done this on purpose to piss people off. You know, there's a certain specific way you're supposed to run this, and it's hard as fuck. Anyways, this game is just stupid. Yeah, that's right. Glitch it out. Yeah. Like, it just looks like, look at them. Just look. Oh, anyways, sorry. Obviously, in the new year, there's going to be some vlogs. There's going to be collection builders. I'm actually going to start concentrating on the Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and Sega Genesis merchandise mostly because that's the era that I grew up with. I didn't play much N64 growing up. Not that I don't like the games or, PlayStation 2 and stuff. And I mean, if I see something out there that I like while I'm out, shopping for games, then I'm probably just going to get it. You know what I mean? So, but other than that, I'm just going to concentrate on NES, SNES, and Sega Genesis merchandise. Oh, which reminds me, there is one prize I haven't given away yet, and that's the NES games. They're actually console cultures, the ones that I promised to him. And I've yet to meet with him yet, and I was supposed to meet him like 2 days ago, or yesterday, or today, or I don't know. But I haven't heard back from him, so I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I figured that maybe we can meet up somewhere in Mount Pearl. I don't know why I'm saying Mount Pearl. It's not like you guys know exactly where we live or anything. And even if you did, it doesn't matter. But yeah, anyways, so I do have to meet up with him. But yeah, there's also, I'm going to start working on the reviews. Don't worry. Just, my run-of-the-mill reviews like I usually did. And, they're usually just kind of fun. Trying to play through the game as best I can, kind of thing, and give some history, So, yeah, that's a pretty long video right now. So I'm sure I'm pretty much gonna wrap it up right here, right now. I will say, I hope everybody out there has a great Christmas. Everybody be safe, have lots of fun, spend time with your family, and the people that you love and that kind of thing. Don't let anything bother you this Christmas. Try and keep in a good frame of mind, kind of thing, I guess. And like I said, have yourselves all a Merry Christmas. And I genuinely mean that. So, anyways, I'm the Old World Gamer. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in a new episode soon. See you later, guys. This game looks fucking retarded. I really hated playing this. I'm sorry. And yeah, I'm done now.